Welcome to episode 17, yes, of our Timberborn 1.0 playthrough, where today we're gonna green this bit of the map so we can move around our forester so that we can use a bit more terrain to create a good running tree farm. We're gonna do that by creating, I think, yeah, maybe a little lamp over here, but probably over here. Raising this bit up a level so we don't have water pouring into our industrial village area over there. And the water is going to be filled with just this, with these two aquifer drills. Don't have to worry about bad water anymore coming from over here. That is all pushed down the map. Will be pouring out over here during a bad tide and falling off the map right over there. Last time out, we had a short episode. We made a very cute little farm. And today, we're just gonna extend over here. First thing I want to do is actually connect this part up. Give them some access to pick up these materials. This tree, that wasn't, well, it can grow up, it will be cut down. But give us a way to connect the path over here. So we can get over here and do stuff. Currently we have a good amount of logs, but I don't want to sit here and every time we have a bad tide have to kill off all of these trees, and during a drought the water is quite low already. So I also would like way more water in here, so probably gonna dig out over here with dynamite and everything. But first farming, wood farm. And by that we're gonna demolish these blocks because we're gonna use terrain. Rotate over here. Needs to be at least 2 levels high. That block doesn't have to be there. And then we also need over there. And let's just empty out that little hole. Leaving the staircase in there so the beavers can actually access it and everything. They should be able to, yes. And we have plenty of dirt for this. Over here, also need to make it at least this high. Then over here we put a couple of dam pieces. This will hold back the water too high, I think. Well, just over 1/2. This will be the same height as over here. And this will also be filled up, and it should give us a great deal of place. So we can grow trees over here, and over here. So we also need a place to, I think the forester goes in the middle here. Thinking about something like this. We're gonna need some zipline stations so we can connect it all up. Over there. Forester, let's put it right over there, or we need to place it adjacent, or shall we give them each their own? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is just one more. So we can have running each side. Could use a bridge. We use a bridge over here. That's too much. 600. Do we have the signs? Yes. Let's do the same thing over here. This would give us a great deal of access already. And what we also can do, it is a shame these zipline stations are quite big. For what I had in mind. Oh no. We can do it different. We can do it different. Yes, I got ideas. Let's put it like here. Oh, we need one more. Then it will be lopsided, but that's okay, Then we build it with the door closest to the zipline stations. And then we'll have a connection from here. It would work if this was a little bit higher. And we're also gonna build one zipline station, like, I think over there. It would fit, it will fit. Right over here. And we put one over here. Also have a connection. The beavers, they do need a path to actually get in here and build it. And then let's place lumberjack flags. One over there. Oh, with these bridges, we have to do the bridges differently. Can't do the bridges, and otherwise I wanted to put here a couple more lumberjacks. But we can also just put them right about there. Two of them, and then two of them over there. Of course, we have to reach this to actually build it. Put it into triple speed. Over here, we can like get it built, and then like there. We got 12 unemployed beavers, mostly. These are empty, and we do still have 3.7k of water. This shouldn't run out, so we're gonna open up this fluid dump. 3.7k, we should be able to survive that. And in order to actually make a little bit of a progress, let's build a builder's hut. Now the only thing we are waiting for is beavers actually building stuff. Oh, they have started over here. That's Good job, beavers. Could make life easier and just get them a storage that's just for planks. Let's give them over here storage for planks. This needs a lot of planks. And then over here we can either connect it over there, or we could use this one. Then we replace this zipline station with another pylon, or zipline beam, or the what are they called? What are they called? Pylon, indeed, pylon. I should mark this for natural spreading. I just hope they don't die away within the next 9 days. Could put in here also like a fluid dump, but let's wait and see. We still have 9 days. We only have 3k of water to actually go by. Is yes, nicely done. Do need to, however, make sure let's make this the most important one and this normal priority, so they build this one first. Otherwise they can't reach it. Yes, good beavers, good beavers. Over here we need some access. Let's give them a part. This building, you can see it gives us quite... We didn't have to make these. Pick these materials up, beavers. Gives us a good amount of place where we could grow trees. But we also could do something like... I think this would help us. This one they're gonna have a little bit of difficulty to actually make, so let's give them a little staircase so they can reach up there. What are 2.6k, 7 days? Should be doable. This part, let's remove that over there so we can actually mark things out for trees to be grown. Don't really have full access of tree. This is able, yes. I think if we build this at a different place, we might get a little bit more efficiency. Because this ranges over here, here, there. Should give us most things here, and then we might actually just... I don't want to put too many of these in here. And this isn't really straight, so let's think about this a little bit more. We place it over here. Connect it up to there. And this one up to there. Plus this. We have a small little reach issue, but I think if we do something like this, we get... Oh yes, this is now connect. This isn't connected to the main line yet, so we have to go and disconnect it over here. Then we can connect when we remove the staircase. And connect it over there. Will these survive? Barely. Gonna survive barely. 4.3, 4.5. Might need to splash them if we get a little bit of water left. I think we can pause EU, save some water over there. Oak trees, we can just plant all of these. Don't need that one, we can just... We don't need any form of path just from the zipline station. What we can do, however, is just to help the beavers around. And just little staircases over there, over here, and just to make things connect. It doesn't matter if beavers get wet or not. That's because really that's a bonus for the beavers. Let's connect this part up over here. That should give them a way to get in there. Lumberjack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that should be a nice thing for the beavers. Dude, grindstone there. This is working now. Nice, nice, nice. Can mark all of these trees. Oh. All of them for cutting. All of them. Just as these trees. Now this is built. We only need to get in here now. and rotate that around. Connect it up. Nice. This one can be deleted. You can be deleted. Connection. Can we reach? No, we cannot. But we can make it reach. I think if we do something like this, yes. And that will still be able to be built by our beavers. Not connected to a part. Well, now it is. And that means we don't really need this part anymore. We can grow trees over there. Same is true for this part. 1.5 days. 1.1 day. Oh. Let's... We can afford it. We can afford it. Let's give you 1 full day of work, Beavers. I don't want to have to replant these plants again. Oh, connected to a part. Come on, get in here, Beavers. Someone splash this. Yes, that at least resets the clock on all of these. Currently have 10 unemployed beavers. The thing is, we can just make most of these overflow. Like only having one of these on each side as normal priority. This one, I think we can just... We could delete this. Yes, I'm gonna just fill this land back in with dirt. And then we also need a place just to store copious amounts of logs. I think we can do that over here. This has now run dry. But yes, it won't kill. It won't kill. This is low. Yes. You can be paused. You can be unpaused and unpaused. And you to maximum capacity. We don't need you anymore. Over here we have cut all of the trees, so we can just plant it all back up with oak trees. And this really should give us a very healthy amount of trees. And then we're just gonna unplant all of these. These can be grown, they can be cut, that is all fine. And over here, because we have zipline station, just let's put it right over there. Connect it up. Put a part in there. We do need a way to get in there. Can we go do it No, no, no. We can, however, make a little excess place over here. And yes, we've got water in here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. And this will fill up. Great, great, great. And let's put back the working hours. 16 hours for the beavers. It will take some time to actually grow in all of those oak trees. Out of range. Not anymore, you're not. I want 3 of them. There. Then we can disconnect this part. This can be set for logs, 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 and more logs. This would give us 1,000 storage each. And with this zipline station, we can just choose to go to all sides, I think. Could even maybe do some... what's it called? Yeah, I don't know. I forgot. This will connect, so let's... We already got a drought approaching, and we need way more water. So let's go and actually plant dynamite where we can plant it. Over here is useful. Over here is useful. Over here is useful. I think over there is useful. We just need way more. This is still filling up. That's not a problem. I think for... No, that's not how I wanted things to go. Currently, we've got 19 beavers. But these are... Yes, things are now correct. Logs over there, yes. How much dynamite do we have? Well, we've got quite a good amount. Can blow this bit already. Just more access, more water storage is a good thing. It's a really good thing. Also more water storage, as in physical barrels of water. This is 3, this is all 2. One day left, 1 day left. these are 2, yes. And this should really increase our... Because we can always place these just on stilts, you know. That would give us lots of space to actually store up more water. Cycle 22, day 6, 0.6 of a day left before the drought starts. Come on, beavers, you can get this all done. I know you can. Get this last one done. Good. Don't walk over here anymore. Look at that amount of water storage. It is surface area wise quite a bit. We can, however, in the future do like a deep water storage and then place these on like stilts or something. Or with a sluice gate to is a 20-day drought. Well, let's think they can finish. Do we have the metal blocks? No, we don't have any metal blocks. Because we didn't have our smelter working. Oh, we've got one little birch tree that didn't survive. So to save this over here, one little quick thing. I don't want... This farmer is going through enough. I don't want them to have to worry about this. Don't have the metal blocks. This should have had these unpaused. They can work on that. In the meantime, I want to tell you how grateful I am that you chose to watch this video. Oh, I did it again. I left the like, subscribe thing up the entire video. Oh, I keep forgetting it in OBS when I'm recording, and it's a shame. I know. I'm not intention. I don't do that intentionally. I just forget. But most importantly is that you will have a very good rest of your day. And I hope to see you again in another video very, very soon. So, goodbye.